I thought it's about time to do a revisit of the 69 fuzz. And what you just heard was just me jamming over the backing track that I made. By the way, you can download that exact actual backing track on my Patreon if you want to support me. A couple years ago I already did a kind of demo on this fuzz pedal, the 69. And back then I was like, it was my favorite fuzz pedal, and I still stand to that. I still love the 69 fuzz by Photon, but I kind of put it in a drawer and kind of forgot about it because I found another fuzz that I actually like. I like it. I like it just as much as the 69 fuzz, but I find it easier to apply in the mix. And we're gonna talk about why that is. But first, let's check this thing out. So, my signal chain, really quick. I play this lovely Maybach, which I have for loan. I have to give back tomorrow, so I thought I'd do one more video with this. And I'm going straight into the 69 Photon fuzz, and which, by the way, is like a fuzz phase, just in a other format and a little bit more features than a fuzz phase. And then just going into my Marshall and going not into the aux box. I'm actually miking my old 4x12 with a ribbon mic and SM57, just like Master Michael Wagner taught me to. And going into Logic, and that's it. So, my basic tone. Just AC/DC crunch. And now let's engage this thing. And I'm all the way open right here. My tone's all the way open. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is what was like. I still love this pedal. It's just really inspiring to just play it like that. It's a wonderful thick sound, nice and distorted and not distorted, obviously fuzzed. But I mean, for me, there's really just one way of playing this thing, and it's turning both the volume party and the gain party and the fuzz party up all the way. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. Let's say it's at noon, just to give you, just put it into relation. This again is my straight tone. And it's a bit out of tune, but no, let me tune that. We don't have to. So, again, this is my straight tone. And with the fuzz now turned on, I got both my settings on noon. Not bad, not bad at all. It is making a fuzz sound. But I don't know. Now watch what happens if I turn up the fuzz all the way. Now watch what happens when I turn up the volume all the way as well. That's just what happens, you know. You get that endless fuzz, that that endless sustain, that really thick and nice tone, and those overtones, you know, they come out more. And that's why for me, just like with the old fuzz faces, you know, the Dunlop fuzz face, the big smiley faces. That's the same thing with them. I feel like you have to turn both the volume and the fuzz up all the way to get that sound. Now let's check out the other parties. This one right here, the input party. I never really got smart with that one, to be honest. Like, yeah, sure, it kind of lowers. I know what it's supposed to do. It's gonna lower the volume that comes into the pedal. Like, at least that's how I think about it. Yeah, and sure, when I turn that one up all the way as well, then you have that really overblown, just totally destroyed sound. Listen to that. Yeah, you can. You see, I get kind of lost when I play around with stuff like that. It's a lovely sound. It's totally overblown. It's almost unusable in the mix, if you ask me. You have to have a really good live when you do something like that. Front of house, man, you gotta have a man that knows what he's doing, and he's gotta know what's coming. If it's a front of house mixer that you're working with that never mixed you before, and you give him a signal like that, like, for sure you're gonna get lost in the mix. I guarantee you that the crowd is not gonna hear your solo when you stomp on a stomp box like that, and it makes your guitar sound from an AC/DC sound go to something like that. I guarantee you're not gonna get heard. That's just the way it is. Yes, it can. Sure, I mean, if you got a front of house man that knows what's happening, I'm sure he can do something about it, and then it's gonna be a wonderful, cool sound. But just for the normal use, I gotta say, it makes it hard. Oh man, actually, I'm noticing something right here. The strange thing is that that's something you can't hear it now, but I can hear through my closed door. There's my cab outside. It's pretty loud. And when I turn up the input, the noise actually goes away, which is strange because it should go up, right? Anyway, there's a groove here, and I always put it on that groove because I just like that sound the best. It's not too overblown. It's more user-friendly. Let's check out the contour knob right here. This one as well, it kind of shapes the mid character of the fuzz. Now let's listen to that. I'm gonna go from all the way turned off. I have to put some spray in here. You can see it's been in a drawer for a couple of years, and yeah, there's some dust in here. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn this party from all the way off to all the way on. Now I'm gonna reverse that. Yeah, and that's something really subtle, I think. It's not like a big change, but you can definitely hear that the more I turn it up, the more mids are coming back in. And if it's turned all the way to the left, you got a really mid-scooped sound, which is cool by itself. I mean, it sounds fat and all, but again, think about what you want to do. You want to play in a band, right? That's probably not going to be helpful to make yourself cut through the mix. So I don't know, I almost turn it up, that one right here as well. So my setting, got the volume turned up, got the fuzz turned up, got my input on just in that groove, on that 12 o'clock groove, and then I got my mids, bringing my mids back in to the game again. And there's an internal potty inside of the pedal. I would have to open up the pedal, and then that's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. That I don't know why they put that potty inside of there. Man, full tone would have been so hard to put that potty also on outside. I don't know. It's cool that there's another tone shaping potty inside of there, and you can kind of change the fuzz characteristic of making it like a bumblebee fuzz to more of that like classic distortion fuzz. And don't ask me where I got it set right now, but it doesn't sound like a bumblebee fuzz to me. Well, a little bit maybe. Now I want to show you one more thing right here. In my pedal, on my pedal board, which I'm also going through, but you know, I got a pedal switches, so none of the pedals are infecting the tone or anything. But I can turn on my Fuzz Factory by CVEX, and that is kind of the fuzz pedal that's kind of replaced the 69 fuzz the last, I don't know, maybe like last 3 years or something like that. It sounds like this. And just nasty. That Fuzz Factory, it just absolutely kills. Now there's a big difference between the design of the CVEX Fuzz Factory and the 69. And you know, that is just basically, this is just a rebuild and a kind of like a refurbished fuzz phase, put in another housing and give it some more features. The CVEX Fuzz Factory is a gated fuzz, which means you got your normal fuzz, which you can tweak. It got its features, but then you also got a gate, and that kind of, I don't know if that's the reason, but it just sounds nasty. And the Fuzz Factory has more brilliance, more treble. I don't know, it just cuts better through the mix. It also makes the signal, it boosts the signal better. Like even, I don't know if you heard that, but even with the 69 turned up all the way, it isn't really boosting my signal that much. It's not making it, at least it doesn't feel like it makes it that much louder. With the Fuzz Factory, that's another thing. It really, I feel it makes it louder. Like, this is my AC/DC straight tone. And with the Fuzz Factory, and I actually have room to go up even more on that volume potty on the Fuzz Factory. I think I only got it on 1 o'clock or something, so it's got room to go up even more. And that's those two reasons, like that the Fuzz Factory is actually boosting my signal a bit when I stomp on it, and that it's got more brilliance, and it's just got more like of that nasty fuzz sound. That basically is the reason why it replaced the 69 fuzz for most of the time when I want to use a fuzz. I still love this thing though, man. Now that I just plugged back into it and played it a bit, man, I can see me using this a bit more often. It really is nice if you want to have that tone like that. Gary Clark Jr., that was the guy that I was thinking about. If you want a tone like him, he's got a really dark tone, and that's working for his kind of music and his style. Man, I would go for the 69 fuzz. It's got that traditional, really nice, fat sound. It is a lovely fuzz. But if you want a more of an aggressive fuzz, I think you should go for the CVAX or something like that. A little bit more modern. Yeah, people. Let me know what you think about this video. Put some comments in the box below. And subscribe to my channel and all that. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.